Aloha, everybody. How are you out there this week? I hope everyone's doing well. Uh, it's been kind of up and down for myself the last week, uh, spirit-wise and idea-wise, up and down, and then my body wasn't feeling well. You could probably tell in the last video I was not myself. I was in a great deal of pain, and I'm still I think about 1% off. I'm still feeling a bit of numbness. If you can picture putting a garden hose and just putting it into just a big ball and stuffing it into a box and leaving it there. All the kinks that would be in that hose when you took it back out. Well, that's what all the muscles in my neck and shoulders and side felt like. So when I finally got to see the massage therapist, she said your C1 and your C3 are way out of line. And I'm like, I just kind of laughed, and she's like, what's funny? And I says, well, you're just another person who's telling me my head's not on straight. When in pain, humor helps. Humor always helps. 'Tis the best medicine. To save a bit of time today, I shuffled the cards. I asked for a general, beautiful message for all of us. What I got before I started with the cards was, it's going to be up and down and crazy, and a lot of people have been picking that up for the last couple of weeks, that's just what October is going to be like. Like, one moment you're like so excited and inspired, and then 5 minutes later you're like, oh, I don't know, and off in doubt land again. So that I found that quite interesting, that the first card that came up was conflict and defeat from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. So what's interesting though is this is also the number 5, and if you look at the card, he's going down the stairs. This is a mental card, which speaks volumes. Okay, we bring about what we think about. Okay, so half the time he's going down, down, down into Doubtland, and and the other half you can see vaguely in the background the person running up the stairs and the bright lights, and so that it's the mental conflict that's stopping us. Okay, we've been taught to look for what's wrong and focus on what's wrong in our world and in our life and in our body. Well, if you bring about what you think about, and you've been taught to look for what's wrong, that is a lose-lose formula for not success. No. We literally have to learn how to rethink, re-look, and re-see the world out there. Because how you look at it will change how it looks. And how you change how you look at it is you got to get out of your head and into your heart. So, I'll read from the book on that one. Mantle. Oh, it's loud out there today. Okay, number 5. The number 5 mental card represents significant learning and change, and how you handle yourself at this time is vital to your overall well-being. This card could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action or in response to conditions or situations around you. This need for sensitivity could relate to you or someone else in your life. Even though a battle can be won, it's important to evaluate the cost and pain to both parties. It's way more important to be happy than to win or be right. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved. Don't assign blame, become deceitful, or set out to get revenge. for this results in the negative energy becoming part of you. You are being tested on how delicately and gently you take your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity to learn and grow. Okay? So, if perhaps there's been some annoying or negative people whom you don't resonate in your life that are clinging to you or wanting to be around you, but you really you've moved to a space in your life where those kind of people just don't fit. So you have to find a delicate way of getting them focused on something or someone else that will better resonate with them. Okay, and put yourself in their shoes. Okay, do it with a heart. How would you need to hear in a gentle and loving, caring way? And what way would you best hear without being hurt to perhaps focus in another direction? Okay, that's the power of an empath. If you have the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes and understand, then start understanding the power of this, and you are one of those key essential ingredients in changing the world out there. Okay, people are going to be looking for your gifts, and you need to understand how wonderful that they are. And if you're not seeing them as a gift, then maybe you need to spend some time quietly going within and reevaluating and re-looking back at your life and seeing how gifted those situations that you thought were so dreadful were. Okay? They all taught you something. And if you can see the gift of the knowledge from the experience, then the world opens up for you. Okay, the next card that came up from the Universal Love deck by Tony Carmine Salerno was Heaven on Earth. So that makes sense, because you know what? When you get out of this mental conflict and you go within and you start focusing on the good and where things have taken you, it's possible to experience heaven on earth at any moment. It's a choice. Okay, heaven on earth. Heaven is a state of mind. Both heaven and hell are created through our thoughts, actions, and intentions. This card is pointing to the fact that you have helped create a disturbing situation in your life simply by giving power to it. Stop focusing on what you don't like and start thinking about what you do want. I find it funny when people go, I'm so tired of fighting. And then I met this person and they said this, and I got my lawyer on the phone. It's like, you have your lawyer on speed dial and you keep saying you're tired of fighting. Interesting. Regardless of who or what is bothering you, know you can change the situation by ceasing to give power to that negative person or situation. Focus instead on the positive power of love. Send light to all concerned and feel yourself energetically detaching from them. Actually visualize that, it helps. Start to create heaven on earth by making love your focus. In doing so, you will attract loving people and situations into your life. Once again, law of attraction. You bring about what you think about. If you're thinking about ick and how life sucks, you're going to draw in other people who think ick and how much life sucks. And you'll all sit down and have coffee together and you'll talk about how the facts are right there in front of you and there's no denying it, that life sucks. And somebody could be sitting at the next table happy as a clam and living life to the fullest, and you're like, what's wrong with them? Can't they see life sucks? I'd be that crazy happy person at the next table going, wow, can't you see how beautiful it is today? It's amazing. Everything's going my way. I'm so happy. And the more happy I am, the more things go my way. Interesting how my thoughts are so much different than yours, and so is my life. I've been down there where you are, and I've been thinking those thoughts in the past. And I can see that when I changed my thoughts, wow, it was like having this magic wand and I didn't know how it operated, and I was zapping myself, and now I'm getting the groove of it, and bling, bling, I'm getting things I want in my life because I'm focusing on it. The next card that came up was number 41, and I haven't read this one, and I haven't seen this one before. I don't use this deck as much, but instantly, as soon as I saw it, it looks like an 8 to me, and there's two different sides, and to me, this kind of, and then there's the center lines. It felt instantly like, you know what, whatever you're thinking here is gonna come out there, and the possibilities are infinite. Infinite possibilities. Why not think about the happy infinite possibilities? Get on the happy bus when you start thinking in the morning. You can get on the happy bus, or you can get on the worry train, or the boredom boat, or the depression, I ain't going nowhere station. It's up to you. The sooner you choose to get on the happy bus each morning and see if you can stay on there for a stop or two before you jump off and get back onto the route you've usually been taking. It's going to take some practice to get on the happy bus and stay focused on the happy things in the world around you and actually see them start to show up more and more and more. So that's what I get from this card. We'll look at the guidebook. Number 41, creative. You are fully aligned with the powerful light of source energy and loving harmony of Mother Earth. Your creative energy is centered and flowing. It is time now to embrace this energy. Perhaps you are an artist, a writer, a speaker, a dancer, a healer, a musician, whatever. Dedicate time each day to using your creative force in a way that brings you joy. Keep yourself grounded and connected through meditation. When you are aligned with Source and Mother Earth, your creative juices flow in abundance. That's why I'm anxious to finish this reading, because I'm going outside to sit in the sunshine, put my bare feet on Mother Earth and meditate and get some more beautiful creative ideas. I'm finishing off my website, which I'm going to be sharing with you guys at the end of this week. I'm quite excited. I ordered my cards. I'm waiting for them to show up in the mail. I have fun shops coming up next week, and it's just like the more positive I feel, despite what was going on with my neck and body. Well, all I did was just visualize unfolding that hose and stretching those muscles and stretching and releasing and letting go of all of those kinks and old thoughts that used to stop me, all those fears. I don't believe in those anymore. I'm not signing up for them. The universe is on my side. I know it. It's on your side too. And the energies at the time on the planet right now are so more positively empowered than they have been before. Take that leap. Do what your heart has been begging you to do, even if it's just a baby step towards it. You will be rewarded, and you go, wow. Start discovering how your magic wand works. I hope this resonates with all of you, and I hope it gives you that positive power that you need this week. Smile. smiles to all of you. Thank you for your emails, your comments, and get outside and enjoy the sun today if you can. Meditate and write a big post-it note on your desk or wherever in your bathroom. Write it on the mirror. Get a dry erase marker that says, I am so happy. Start saying it. Start believing it. Start knowing it. And the world will start showing it to you. Smiles, everybody. It's me, Dana.